Hello, my name is Daniela, and this is my second interaction for the Global Learning Project. So, for this interaction, we had to be like a cultural host for the person who we chose for this interaction. And since it was like November-ish, I decided that it would be appropriate to celebrate the Day of the Dead with with Veronica, who's my partner in this project. So, in Mexico, we celebrate the Day of the Dead to like remember the people who have passed, our loved ones and stuff, and to just kind of like spend a day with them. And I thought that this would be pretty cool because like I got to make an altar and we got like to do like the traditional face painting and we had like pictures of like our loved ones who have passed away and everything. And well, I thought it would be a pretty cool experience for Veronica who has never like done anything like this. What I was most concerned about coming into this celebration kind of was what Veronica's thoughts were gonna be on this, since this is like kind of like a superstitious holiday, which is very common in Mexico. Um, and I kind of was worried that her idea of Day of the Dead was that it was like Halloween, which is like it's completely different. But it was really fun and we just hung out. We ate like the traditional Day of the Dead bread and just looked at the altar and stuff. And I kind of try to tone down like the superstitious and religious aspects of the celebration because I didn't know how comfortable she was going to be with it. And she was actually very surprised, like, with everything that went into the celebration. Like, she didn't expect for it to be, like, such a big deal. And she really did, the way she, like, explained it to me is that she did think that it was going to be more similar to Halloween than it really was. Because I kind of explained to her that it's really different from Halloween. We don't really do, like, the whole costume thing or anything like that. It's more, um, like I said, to spend a day with the people who have passed, and that's why we take like their favorite foods and their favorite like bread and sweets and stuff is for them to spend the day with us. And that's something that she thought was really, really different from what she's used to because she's never really heard of Day of the Dead like this. And I thought it was a pretty cool experience. And well, I think it was really interesting to hear what she expected for Day of the Dead to be and what her actual thoughts on it were, since she now realized that it was something completely different. And it gave me a small insight on other people's culture, and because I realized how different we are, even though a lot of people assume that because she's from Venezuela, that her culture is going to be so similar to my Mexican culture. And it's just these little like things, like just our celebrations and holidays are very different from one another. And I hope she really enjoyed the Day of the Dead. And like I said, I try to like get her involved in the more cultural like aspects of the Day of the Dead instead of just like the food and the bread. Like we both did like the traditional face painting, which has a symbol like for the holiday, and we decorated the altar, and it was a lot of fun. So that was my experience for the second interaction for the Global Learning Project.